Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and a bit of an odd one today. We're looking at a game. I know normally I do impressions on eShop games, but I'm looking at this game called Ark Survival, published by Wildcard Studios 2 years ago on the Switch, and it got absolutely review bombed. And from my 5 hours of playtime, I can tell exactly why. It looks awful. Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed my 5 hours of playing. I've actually enjoyed the game. I love survival games. Basically, the premise of this game is you survive, you tame dinosaurs, you make your settlement, you build your house, and all that sort of jazz. I've enjoyed those aspects of it. I've not really seen any bugs. That obviously the game got review bombed when it came out with. I've not seen them. I'm guessing that the Wildcard Studio have released the patch after, obviously, the initial release, but then they've left it alone. Apart from that, they've not done anything to the game, nothing to make the game better. And as you can see, this is, it looks awful. I don't know how I enjoy this game, but I do. It's just, it's got to be a guilty pleasure of mine. As you can see, a little frame drop there when I've opened the menu. It's such a guilty pleasure, but just look at those pop-ins of the shadows. It's such a low draw distance, and there's blobs in the distance. Don't get me wrong, the game plays well, apart from the odd frame drop that does happen. I say odd, it happens quite a lot, but it's playable. I don't get why people are saying it's not playable, because it definitely is playable. It just looks awful. But I think, like I was saying earlier, though, it looks worse on the 49-inch TV than it does in handheld. This is definitely more of a handheld play for me. Others it may not be, but just the premise of the game, I've enjoyed. Building up my little settlement. I say little settlement, it's just a shack. Right, I need to hit him. I'm gonna try and tame him, but yes, I think the price they were. Oh, here we go. Right, bit of an error there. The dodo's gone through the the stone, and I can't do anything about it. Oh, these were previous. Is that me dying previously? Yeah. They should have decomposed by now. But I just don't get why would they release it in this state? Look at those trees. It's just such a good game, and it's just slaughtered like this on the Switch. I can see why a lot of people haven't bought it, or took it back when it was released. I have to say, anyone who is a survival fan, and your Switch is your only console, I think this would be possible. I really do think that you'll have a good time in it if you can look past the graphical infidelities of the game. You're in for a good time here. As you can see, that shining thing over there, that's sort of a supply catch. I think I'll go up and, I mean, the water looks nice. I have to say, the water does look alright. You got your reflections. It's such an in-depth game, but the Switch version is obviously the worst way to play it. I don't know what the mobile version's like, so I can't go slagging that off. I'm getting bit by piranhas. Oh my god! And that's another problem. It's so it is this. You spawn. You respawn. You go back to try and get your stuff. You die getting your stuff, and then I should respawn. Okay, this game's fucked me. I should have respawned on my settlement because I've got my bed there. Again, right, I found a bug in the game. And there's no way I'm going to be getting back there, is there? This is a big problem with the game. A bug I've literally found when I'm giving you my impressions on. I should have spawned on my bed. Why have I spawned here? In the dark. I'm probably going to die again and again. That's a joke. I'm pissed off if anything. I don't even know if I want to carry on playing this game now. Just because that was ridiculous. Should have spawned back on my bed. But I think it's another one of those bugs. I think I'm going to be finding more of them as the game goes on, and yeah, the piranha's going to have me, innit? Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Wildcard Studio. Right, there we go. That's why I didn't respawn on my sleeping bag. It's just little things like that that annoy me. It's not a very hand-holdy game, to be honest. Right, can I get any of my stuff? It's too dark. I can't see anything. It's absolutely too dark. I think that's what I'm gutted the most. Just such a small patch. But again, like, don't get me wrong, if you're avid survival fans, I think this is aimed at. Avid survival fans who don't really have too much preference on your graphics and sort of like can deal with these minor bugs. I can't find my gear. It's way too dark. I'll do that later, but well, I hope this little look at Ark has like helped you make your mind up. Whether you're going to be purchasing whatever this is. Oh, that's gone straight in. Right, I am lost. Need to get to the daytime. What is that? What on earth is that? Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this video because I've said enough. I mean, the gameplay's great, but the game itself graphically is disastrous. You know, you've got the odd bug here, you got bugs here and there. But I've not seen too many. I mean, the ones I've seen haven't really affected my gameplay as much as you know, as much as other people presumably, because people have been absolutely slagging this game off. You know, I enjoy the gameplay. It's just little annoyances like when it's dark and you cannot see anything. You're literally rendered sort of useless. But we'll leave it at that, and you sort of like you've seen the footage. Make what you want of it. All right. I'll catch you guys later.